Hello and welcome to our latest edition of WWE Rumors Roundup. We bring some new WWE stories including Hell in a Cell 2020 main event, Braun Strowman message to Roman Reigns, and more. Before we start the video, we request you to show your support to us with like, comment, share our video, and subscribe to our channel. And press the bell icon for video notification. So let's start the latest WWE news and updates. Number 6 is Hell in a Cell 2020 main event possibly planned. So it would be known that two former best friends and now enemies Sasha Banks and Bayley set to face each other at WWE's next pay-per-view Hell in a Cell 2020 on the 25th of October at Amway Center. Now WWE Rumors and Spoilers 2020 stated that Sasha Banks vs. Bayley match could do the main event of the Hell in a Cell 2020 show as per the WWE current planning. According to the latest updates, WWE planning to make the main event of Hell in a Cell 2020 show Bayley vs. Sasha Banks' Hell in a Cell match. Here are latest news and rumors. Sasha Banks vs. Bayley inside Hell in a Cell is the planned main event as of now for the Hell in a Cell PPV event. If WWE plan to do SmackDown Women's Championship match as a Hell in a Cell match, then it is the first Hell in a Cell match for Bayley. While for Sasha Banks, she already wrestles in a 2 Hell in a Cell match before. But unfortunately, on both occasions, she loses the match against Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Number 5 is Braun Strowman gives a message to Roman Reigns. At Clash of Champions 2020 is the first place where Roman Reigns defends his Universal Championship the first time in it against his cousin Jey Uso. Roman Reigns successfully defends his title against Jey Uso in the main event. After that match, WWE asked a question to fans and want to know their opinions. WWE asked about Roman Reigns' best match ever. So former Universal Champion replied to that question and said that Roman Reigns' best match ever comes against him. We know that Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman have been wrestling against each other on many occasions. Rivalries between these two are very famous and hard-hitting when Roman Reigns was face superstar. But now things are changed because WWE maybe not see Braun Strowman as a top champion of the company anymore. While WWE's full faith in heel Roman Reigns and wants to give him lengthy title reigns. WWE News also suggested that WWE could shift Braun Strowman from SmackDown to Raw during Draft 2020. So maybe Drew McIntyre gets a new opponent for his title in the form of Braun Strowman. Number 4 is why WWE cancelled the Raw Underground segment. This week on the Raw episode, we did not see any of Raw Underground segments during the whole show. So now news stated that the reason behind WWE did not show any of the Raw Underground segment on Raw because of lack of WWE superstars availability due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Here are news and rumors. Sources within the company told that WWE was short on talent due to the COVID-19 outbreak, and the fact that several superstars were exposed to the virus made matters worse. According to a WWE report, several superstars go into quarantine, and that is the reason that we not Raw Underground segment on Raw. WWE also cancelled 2 matches of the Clash of Champions event due to the same reason. One is WWE cancelled SmackDown Women's Championship match, while other is the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Here are WWE updates. As part of ongoing testing protocols, WWE completed its second round of weekly COVID-19 testing on Tuesday. Individuals that tested positive will quarantine for 14 days, receive medical care, and then will only be cleared when they are symptom-free and test negative. Additionally, extensive contact tracing has taken place, and other individuals have been placed in 14-day quarantine, and will then only be cleared after they test negative. Number 3 is WWE applied to the trademark for Dominik Mysterio and Chelsea Green. WWE Rumors stated that WWE recently filed to trademark in-ring names for 2 WWE superstars a week back, the 24th of September, when WWE applied for trademark for the names Dominik Mysterio and Chelsea Green, with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Here is WWE's description to apply for trademarks. ICO 41. US $100,101,107. GNS, entertainment services, namely, wrestling exhibitions and performances by a professional wrestler and entertainer rendered live and through broadcast media including television and radio, and via the internet or commercial online service providing wrestling news and information via a global computer network providing information in the fields of sports and entertainment via an online community portal providing a website in the field of sports entertainment information, fan club services, namely, organizing sporting events in the field of wrestling for wrestling fan club members, organizing social entertainment events for entertainment purposes for wrestling fan club members, providing online newsletters in the fields of sports entertainment, online journals, namely blogs, in the field of sports entertainment. Rey Mysterio is currently in a feud with Seth Rollins and Murphy on Monday Night Raw. This feud now becomes a high stake on Raw. While Chelsea Green competed on the NXT brand but now she is off from WWE TV. WWE Spoilers suggested that WWE planning to call up Chelsea Green on either Raw or SmackDown. Number 2 is WWE in legal trouble due to the Randy Orton. WWE reports suggested that WWE heading to court for legal dispute due to the Randy Orton and his tattoo artist Catherine Alexander. This issue is related to the tattoo that designed by Catherine and it was used by WWE in their video game in 2009. At first Catherine approached WWE to negotiate with her to use her work in their products. But WWE not gives any response to Catherine Alexander. Now jury will take a decision on copyright and infringement issues if WWE not compensating Catherine for use her work in their product. Here is the judge's statement. Alexander contends she created the tattoos for the purpose of displaying them on Orton's body and that defendants used the tattoos for the same purpose, to display them on Orton's body in the video games. Alexander also disputes the defendant's characterization of the size of the tattoos and maintains they are prominently displayed and clearly visible in the video games. These are material factual disputes. Number 1 is Kurtangle on how much money WWE offer him. During the recent appearance in Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast Broken Skull Sessions, Kurtangle spoke on the first offer that he received from WWE. Kurtangle is denied to work with WWE when the company approaches him for the first time. Then he comes back for asking about the contract, then WWE told him that he would have to work way up. Here are Kurtangle's words. So when I talked to Junior, he said we can't give you that deal, you are going to have to work your way up. We will start you off with $50,000 if you make it. So I tried out and 20 minutes into my tryout Junior pulls me aside and says, you have to sign with us. Well, my first year in the business, when I started, I had a pretty good year. I won the title 10 months into my debut. I was working a program with The Rock and then you came next. And so my fight to get more money was pretty easy because I'm main eventing with Stone Cold Steve Austin when we are talking about negotiations for a new contract. So I was like, you know what, I want what's Austin's getting, laughs, I tried. Kurt Angle also told that he received the first offer from WWE was worth $500,000 for 10 years. But at that time, Kurt has no idea about pro wrestling and he turns down that offer. Here are Kurt Angle's words. He reached out to me right away. He gave me a nice deal, a 10-year deal, and a multi-million-dollar contract. I was relatively surprised. Well, for me it was a lot. It was $500,000 a year for 10 years. It was overwhelming because I didn't make any money up to this point. All I did was train for the Olympics. These are the whole WWE News, Rumors, Updates, and Spoilers form the edition of WWE Rumor Roundup. Hope you all enjoy it. So see you guys in our next video of WWE Rumors Roundup edition, but before you leave please do like, subscribe, share, comment, and turn on notification of the video.